Have you ever wondered if your mobile phone use could affect your health? Today we're delving into a topic that's been on the minds of many. A Swiss study has recently investigated a potential link between the frequency of mobile phone use and the quality of sperm. This study, quite a unique one, has provided us with some intriguing findings. It's not just about how often you're scrolling through social media or chatting away on your device. It's about how it might be impacting you in ways you might not have considered. Surprisingly, the results showed that high mobile phone use is associated with reduced sperm quality. The study, conducted over 3 sampling periods from 2005 to 2018, involved nearly 3,000 men aged 18 to 22. Now let's dive into the fascinating details of this research. The study was intended to examine the potential link between mobile phone use and sperm quality. The results? Quite intriguing. The researchers discovered that the men in the study who used their phones more than 20 times a day had about 10 million fewer sperm per milliliter compared to those who used their phones once a week or less. Imagine that. Your phone, something so central to your daily life, could potentially be affecting your health in ways you might not have considered. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's important to note that the results showed variance among the different study cohorts. This means that while this pattern was observed, it wasn't consistent across all groups involved in the study. The findings, like many in the realm of science, weren't black and white. What's even more intriguing is the technological timeframes the study spanned. The research took place over 13 years, a period that saw significant developments in mobile technology, from the chunky and basic 2G phones of the mid-2000s to the sleek and powerful 4G devices we use today. Interestingly, the greatest disparity was observed in the period when 2G technology was prevalent. This suggests that the type of mobile technology in use could potentially play a role in the observed effects. However, it's crucial to remember the golden rule of research. Correlation doesn't always imply causation. The study is a stepping stone, a piece of the puzzle, and it certainly opens up new avenues for further exploration. The researchers suggest that the decrease in disparities over time may be due to the evolution from 2G to 4G technology. That's right, the progression in our mobile tech might actually be helping in reducing potential health risks. As we move from second generation or 2G to the current fourth generation or 4G technology, there's a possibility that radiation exposure has been reduced. This evolution could be a factor in the observed decrease in disparities in sperm quality among different cohorts. Now, it's worth noting that tracking electromagnetic radiation exposure isn't exactly a walk in the park. It's a complex task, but the researchers are not backing down. They're gearing up for a new study. This time, they plan to employ an application designed to measure exposure more specifically. It's a step towards obtaining more accurate data, which will be invaluable in further understanding the link between cell phone use and sperm quality. Here's something to keep in mind, though. This study, while thorough and significant, does not establish a causative relationship between mobile phone use and semen quality. It shows a correlation, an association, but it doesn't definitively say that one causes the other. The findings are not to be overinterpreted, but rather seen as a stepping stone towards more comprehensive research in the future. Remember, while the study shows an association between mobile phone use and semen quality, it doesn't establish a causative relationship. So before you start limiting your phone calls or texts, remember that science is an ongoing process, and our understanding is always evolving, just like our technology. Experts caution against overinterpreting the findings and emphasize the need for further research. Now, let's take a moment to recap the main points we've discussed today. A Swiss study has shown an association between high mobile phone use and reduced sperm quality. This is specifically in terms of reduced sperm concentration and total sperm count. But interestingly, the greatest disparity was observed during the period when second generation, or 2G technology, was prevalent. Over time, as we've moved from 2G to fourth generation, or 4G technology, the disparities have decreased. This may be due to reduced radiation exposure with the evolution of technology. But before we jump to conclusions, It's crucial to remember that none of the observed groups had a median sperm concentration below the World Health Organization's infertility threshold. This suggests a low risk of infertility due to mobile phone use. Our understanding of the impact of our digital habits on our health is still evolving. So let's stay informed, stay curious, and most importantly, stay open to new information. Remember, knowledge is power. To continuously be enlightened, like, and subscribe.